Former charged in St. Elizabeth murder of exotic dancer. A 33-year-old St. Elizabeth farmer has been charged with murder following the stabbing death of an exotic dancer on June 28. Charged is Kenrick Thorpe, otherwise called Brown Man, a farmer of Coke Drive, Santa Cruz in the parish. Reports from the Santa Cruz police are that about 4 a.m., an altercation developed between Thorpe and the 34-year-old Nikisha Francis Manford, otherwise called Chocolate, at the club. Thorpe was allegedly seen on a surveillance footage hitting the woman in the head during the altercation and stabbing her shortly thereafter. A post-mortem conducted on the body of Francis Manford revealed that she died due to stab wounds to the torso and blunt force trauma to the head. Police said Thorpe was later apprehended and taken into custody, where an interview was conducted and he was charged. His court date is being finalized. Neighbor declines mediation in shared electricity quarrel. Two neighbors who are before the court for a disagreement stemming from electricity they share at a premises rejected an offer to resolve their dispute through mediation when their matter was called up in the Kingston and St. Andrew Parish Court on Tuesday. Kimmel Jamison is currently answering to a charge of assault occasioning bodily harm brought by his neighbor. The court was told that the dispute stemmed from electricity, which the two appeared to have been sharing. Jamison reportedly decided to disconnect the light, which led to an argument between the parties. During the confrontation, Jamison allegedly punched the complainant in her lower abdomen area. Presiding Judge Tracy Robinson asked both parties if they were open to mediation, but the complainant declined the offer. The matter was then referred to case management on September 10. Jamison's bail was extended. Man charged for trapping stepfather to death in Linstead has case to answer to court rules. Samuel Moore, who is accused of killing his stepfather in a machete attack last year, was remanded in the St. Catherine Parish Court after a judge ruled that he has a case to answer. Moore is charged with the murder of 55-year-old Vinton Anderson of Bunbury District, Linstead, St. Catherine. The judge ruled that the court has made out a prima facie case of the murder case against him. He is scheduled to reappear in the St. Catherine Circuit Court on October 9. The incident took place on September 15, 2024, in Bunbury District. Allegations are that Moore attacked Anderson with a machete, chopping him repeatedly until he collapsed, then continued to inflict wounds to his upper body. After the attack, Moore reportedly fled the area, but was later captured by Linstead police. He was arrested on suspicion of murder and subsequently charged following a question and answer session with the investigators. Help for slow learners come September. Commencing September, the practice of moving students from one grade level to the next, irrespective of academic development, will be discontinued. The announcement was made by Chairman of the Education Transformation Oversight Committee, ETALK, Dr. Adrian Stokes, during an ETALK press conference at Jamaica House on Wednesday. Students who are not at the required level will be placed on a pathway that allows them to remediate the learning challenges they are experiencing. Individual learning plans will be developed for these students to ensure proper targeting of learning challenges, Stokes explained. He reasoned that some high schools face a serious challenge as some students transitioning from primary school are not academically prepared to undertake 10 subjects in grade 7. These students, some of them are placed in what is called the Pathway 3 by the ministry. They require focused attention to correct fundamental issues with literacy and numeracy, he noted. Consequently, Stokes said that they only be required to do 6 subjects in their first year of high school. These students will be taken through a more targeted program to ensure they are better equipped to pursue a successful secondary school life. It's a very important development, he added. Meanwhile, Minister of Education, Skills, Youth and Information, Senator Dana Morris-Dixon, advanced that the number of subjects pursued by each student will increase based on their progress. They will, over time, as we deal with the literacy and numeracy problem, be exposed to all the beautiful subjects that are there, Morris-Dixon noted.
Now work has begun on all pillars, with all initiated endeavors progressing as planned. An additional 2 initiatives were finalized this reporting period, bringing the total number of finalized initiatives to 17 since the project began. As you know, the education sector is relatively large and complex compared to other areas of government. We have identified serious issues relating to weak accountability systems and ensuring that individuals within education are held to a world-class standard. The transformation of education in Jamaica cannot truly happen until the ministry overseeing the sector is globally competitive in its administration and policy development. This, ladies and gentlemen, provides the impetus and credibility to implement meaningful reforms across the wider sector. I've received an initial set of recommendations from the Mona School of Business on measures to transform the ministry. The next step involves consultation with critical stakeholders before we provide feedback to the Mona School as they finalize their recommendations. Our goal is to have a firm set of recommendations by the time of our next press briefing.
Car wash worker testified of cleaning a lot of blood from Maitland sofa. A worker from the Kingston car wash where Constable Noel Maitland allegedly took his sofa to be cleaned said she was frightened by the amount of blood she saw coming from the furniture. I saw a lot of blood like rice grain, the witness testified via video link in the Home Circuit Court, where Maitland is on trial for the July 2022 murder and disappearance of his girlfriend Donnelly Donaldson. The witness recalled exclaiming Jesus when she saw the blood coming from the sofa. This a man must dead or him bleed out. Look like him dead, somebody must dead in it, she continued. According to the witness, she knew it was blood because the raw scent that was emanating from the sofa. She also testified that the blood was coming from the right corner of the sofa. The woman told the court that at the morning of July 13, 2022, a brown man in a grey car came to the car wash about 9 a.m. and spoke to her and returned with a sofa in a blue and white truck. According to her, the sofa was removed from the truck and placed where the cars were being washed. She said she then went to the degreaser and bleach to wash the sofa, but was told by the brown man not to use any bleach. The witness told the court that she could remember the man if she saw him today, but after looking around the courtroom, she said she did not see him present. Continuing her evidence, she said she washed the sofa with a power washer and then she had observed a dark spot about the size of a June plum prior to washing. The car wash worker said the company had a mobile unit which offered the service of cleaning mattress and furniture. Maitland is on trial in the Home Circuit Court on the charges of murder and preventing the legal burial of a corpse in connection with the disappearance of Donaldson. Donaldson, 24, a social media personality, swimwear entrepreneur, and customer service representative, was reported missing on July 13, 2022. Her mother, Sophia, had previously testified that Maitland picked up her daughter on July 11 and that she last spoke to her daughter on the morning of July 12. Attempts to reach her afterwards were unsuccessful. To subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.